Welcome back, everyone, to Poppin' Often with Lofton. Today, we are going to be talking about things that need to change in Disney Speedstorm. Now, hold up, Disney Speedstorm is one of my favorite games of the year. It's not the favorite because the game's not even out yet, let's be honest. It's still in early access, but I do love this game. I spent countless hours on this game. I played every mode, have every character unlocked, played ranked with all the characters. Like, my soul is definitely with Disney Speedstorm. However, we know this game has been out for a while, and we also know that this game is going to be free for everyone to play. This is free for Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC. It's about to go down in Funky Town. But there's some things that need to change to make sure that we can get down in Funky Town. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's go ahead and hop on into it. The first thing I want to talk about is levels. Now, if you are a very skilled player, levels don't really mean a thing to you. You can still outrace anybody with higher levels than you. However, most of the population, especially the newer ones that's going to be coming in, are not like me. They don't drift every corner. They don't take every shortcut. They just play the game, right? And so there should be something to help those players be better. And the fix is not giving them cap check mechanics. Well, that's another talk entirely. But there definitely needs to be either some type of gate so that people can't play. Like if I'm level 5, I shouldn't be able to play with people that are level 15. You should stop me until I reach 10. Once I'm 10, then I can go ahead and play with people between 10 and 15. Now, I know there's an issue with this because if there's not a lot of players will not be finding games. But let's be honest, I'd rather have that than racing people that are high levels. Again, if you are a casual player, it's extremely hard for you. And it's the same thing when playing against bots or going into the pass. You literally just cannot be 2 levels behind or else you're not going to be able to win. It's very hard to win races versus those bots unless you do take those drifts, unless you do go crazy. And again, that should not be the focus of the game. I know Disney Speedstorm is more serious than other kart racers, but that's crossing it, right? And so it gets to the point where it's like nobody really wants to play it because it's too hard. I like it. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games, but I'm a tryhard. The whole game concept should not be focused on tryhards. That's what I'm trying to say. The second thing I want to talk about are abilities. Now, abilities in this game inherently aren't that bad. Again, when you're playing things with your friends or stuff like that, it's not really that bad. It's pretty fun. It's enjoyable. It makes us laugh. However, if we're talking about ranked, we definitely need to adjust some of this, especially when we are going into higher levels. Once you're into higher levels, everything just becomes more explosive. All the character abilities become explosive. All the abilities you pick up become explosive. It gets to the point where it's ridiculous. Like, it's really just like, okay, I guess I'm in a high rank. I guess I'm in a high level. I lose because you just got luckier than I did. That's not how ranked is about skill. I don't think I should lose or win because I get lucky. As an example, I was in 4th place with Mike. Seriously. I get a freaking door and I'm in 1st place and win because the finish line is right there. That's not fair. Even if you have the teleport ability, you just win? Like, that's not fair. That doesn't show skill, that shows luck. And again, it's not a problem in the lower ranks, in the lower levels of the character because they're not that busted. But when you get to a higher level, they become ridiculous. And so there needs to be some balance on that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is definitely going to be ranked progress. Now, they did a change with ranked a while ago, and I already felt like it wasn't going to be something that we should be doing. It should be taken slowly and adjusted as we go. However, the way that they did it made it so that it was easy to climb, but once you get to a specific spot, then the skill gap is ginormous. Like, it's a spike in difficulty. Again, I'm usually the tryhard, so I don't mind that thing. But I'm thinking in perspective of other players that aren't like me, that don't want to spend their whole entire day playing Speedstorm getting better, and just, they don't want to do that. So if I'm going to be climbing, I'm going to use this as an example. If I'm a bronze, I get the silver, I get and I get the gold, and it's like, okay, cool. And then I start getting towards emerald, and it's like, bro, I can't win anymore. Why? Because it's like you put a lot of the, I'm going to say this as respectfully as possible, but you put a lot of the bad players in a rank system where it's designed to carry them to the higher rank. And then when they get there, they can't go nowhere, and it feels horrible. And when you lose, you don't lose any points. And then when you get to a higher rank, when you lose a ton of points. Like, it really does not make sense to me why it is designed like this. And it's crazy because this game has so much potential, and I really love this game. So to see the things kind of fall short like that is a bit ridiculous. You can either win because you're a higher level than all the racers that you're playing with, which does happen. You know, you could be level 32 and then take it into ranked and you just cruising. or you just get carried to a higher rank and then you're not having fun anymore. Either way, the spike once you hit a spot in ranked is just unbelievably like difficult, and it shouldn't be like that. The fourth thing I want to talk about are racers. Once you get to a higher level in ranked, even though you're not at a higher level, your racer just obviously feels at a disadvantage. It doesn't matter how good you are. There are just racers that are just way better, like way better, and it's like, why would I even play those? It's my favorite character, yes, but you're having a ranked mode that should express your skill. Like, some of these characters are just downright ridiculous. Steamboat Mickey, that's just what? Mike Wazowski, again, what? Like I could just go on and on. I think Jumba's ult is ridiculous. I don't think the character itself is nasty, but I do think that his ability to smack the person at first is a little bit ridiculous. Stitch's ult is a little bit ridiculous. Gantu's is ridiculous. Steamboat Pete's is ridiculous. Like, what in the world is going on here with these racers? Again, I should be able to pick whatever racer I love and be able to compete. I shouldn't feel like, oh, well, I gotta play this character. It's gonna be a lot harder to climb with this character because it sucks. Like that's no. That shouldn't be how it is. And so I want to get to my final point here. My final point is there should just be a new mode. Period. That would help a lot. Now the mode that I'm thinking about, ranked, obviously. There should be a ranked mode and then a casual mode. Ranked mode is where you play for real, and then the casual mode is where you just have fun. I have my levels, I have my items, look at my build, all that extra fun stuff, right? Cool. But with ranked, either make it so there are specific level requirements or there are specific requirements to get in certain tiers, and that will make it a lot easier for the players to compete. Or, this is what I suggest, and I know a lot of people might not feel this way. I just feel like there should be a mode that just deletes all the stats. There's a mode that deletes all the items, all the abilities, and basically you're just racing with the character that you enjoy. I will even take it as far as saying delete everything but keep the abilities. That works too, you know? Don't make the abilities broken, make them level 1 abilities so that you can recover in time, or like if Mike uses a door, he's not 1,000 meters ahead of you. Like, make it so that they're all level 1 abilities, but you also, you know, you're all the same stats. Everybody's handling is the same. Everybody's speed is the same. Everybody's boost is the same. Everybody's fighting power is the same. I forgot the word for it. Brawler? Nope, not brawler. There's another word for it. Combat. Combat is the same. Make sure all this is the same. So only difference is either I'm better than you and I win. If I'm not better than you, I lose. That's how rank should be. I don't know why it's not like that. It should be like that. So in closing, let's close it out. Let's close it out smart. I think right now, if we're looking at Dinsey Speedstorm as a for fun game, I think it's doing a pretty good job. Like, the maps are insane, the characters are crazy, everything is over the top, it feels great. But there's a ranked aspect to it, and nobody that is a ranked player on any game wants ranked to feel like casual, because there's no reason for that, right? Like, why would we want that? So I think we need to remove regulated and have that just be its own fun mode, and everything goes. It's crazy. And then have ranked mode have actually like stipulations. Okay, well, everybody's the same stats, and then there's just items. Or, okay, there's no items, but maybe, I really think levels gotta go. No, seriously. I think if we do a ranked mode like that, everybody just needs to have the same stats. You can pick whatever character you want. You can have the bonus stats from, like, being a speedster or a brawler. Keep that core mechanic the same, but I'm talking about some of these characters have some really overloaded stats, and I think they should go. And allow us to only pick up abilities for our characters and have it be level 1. So it's not as chaotic. But I feel like that's busted. Maybe make a bar, like a charge up bar, and if you hit a lot of drifts or if you pick up items and smack people, whatever it feels, and then you can use your ability that way. There's a lot of ways you can go about this, but right now the rank system is very bad. Right now the high level scene of Dinsey Speedstorm just feels really awful. And again, as a person that loves this game, it sucks to see that, because I know for a fact that players that are playing this for free, when they come and try it, they're not going to like it as much, because if you already bought the game, you love the game, you love everything about it, most likely, right? But let's just say you're trying a game and it's free. You don't know anything about it, and you try it. Your friend's like, hey, let's try it. And you're on the fence. If they play this, they're gonna be like, bro, the game's too hard. 1, the things are broken. 2, like it's the fun isn't gonna keep them there because they're trying it. And so, I mean, I'm not saying Game Loft you should partner with me. I'm just, look, maybe you should look, Game Loft, often with Loft. But I am saying that we do need to come up with ideas to make the game more balanced for everybody, not just for casuals, not just for serious players. If we really want to break that down, we need to have a casual mode and an actual serious mode for people who want to play for real. Even change the whole rank system as a whole. It's okay. But we definitely need to make sure that if I'm a casual, I want to enjoy myself with my friends, we chilling. If I'm a ranked player, this is where I want to go hard. This is where I want to go crazy. Let's make it so that my skill actually matters. That is my final thoughts. Again, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I love the game. Don't get me wrong, but things need to change. If you guys like anything and everything Dinsey Speedstorm, of course, make sure you subscribe. That way you are notified when I drop more content. And until next time, what do I always say, you guys? You know what I always say. Thank you guys for doing what? Popping often. Well, often.